Welcome back. You're still watching Your Story. Now, road safety operations continue to intensify in KwaZulu-Natal. On the eve of Christmas, road traffic inspectors stretches its operations to the Kosi Bay Border near Manguzi. The area has been hit hard by cross-border crime in recent years. Heavy presence of law enforcement officials have been commended. Our reporter Sibongakonke Mbatha has more.
This year's operations have intensified and stretched in and around the province, stretching all the way to the border post, the Kosi Bay Border post, which is just 10 minutes from where we are right now. And we did witness quite a number of cars passing by, going inside the country and coming out, going to Mozambique. We did get information that throughout this past week, 6,000 cars coming from South Africa were recorded traveling to Mozambique. Of course, we do understand that holiday makers are making sure that they are spending their holidays wisely. That's why the numbers are such high. And of course, we did record that 1,200 coming from Mozambique, coming to South Africa, having their holidays from South Africa. And we did see a large contingent of law enforcers at the border as well, making sure that everything is in order, from roadworthiness as well as the passports, licensing. We did see the presence of Home Affairs checking papers, making sure that everyone that crosses the border is having all of their stuff in check. As far as road fatalities are concerned in the province, we will recall that our most recent gruesome fatality was the passing of 15 people who burned to death when a minibus taxi collided with a small car near Mpangeni. And of course, law enforcers are out and about to make sure that such fatalities in the province during this festive season are not happening as often as we have seen in the past. Right now, we are coming to you live from Manguzi town, where there's a full operation that is intensified to make sure that the lengths and breadths of the province are safe, not just within Tegwini CBDs. I have with me the Director of Road Traffic Inspectorate in KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Victor Chetty, who's just going to give me a full brief as to what has happened from this morning, how has the operation went, how many people have been arrested for drunken driving. We did see quite a lot of activity here, sir.
No, thank you very much. Yes, what is shocking, as we arrived here from the border post, I'm advised that my team with the South African Police Services, the local authority, our security cluster, started a roadblock at 8 this morning. And as we arrived here, they picked up the 14th person for drinking and driving. So this operation that started in the middle of November gave us a total of 59 drunken driving. Now that is shocking. And we've got about 60 to 70 vehicles being impounded just at this operation. So what it tells you is that our motorists are really not serious about law enforcement. So their safety, they are not serious. In Vryheid this week, we picked up a motorist driving at 205 kilometers in 120 zone. A heavy motor vehicle driver, he blew 1,119, and the legal limit for that person was 0,1. So he's over 10 times the legal limit. So what he's telling us as authorities that the citizens that are driving on our roads are really not serious. They are errant, they are not collective in their responsibility, and we are closing ranks. We are dealing with them in terms of multiplying our forces, and people are going to be arrested, and they've been arrested, and they will be detained at the South African Police Services to appear to the next court sitting.
Speaking of behavior, it has been a constant call that driver behavior is the one thing that is standing on the way of smooth operations this festive season. What are some of the contingency plans to make sure that they do comply with the rules of the route, they do stop drunken driving throughout this festive season? Because of course, the aim is to lower the road carnages every festive season.
Just this weekend, from Friday to Sunday, with the Metro Police in Durban and the RTI stations throughout the province, we arrested over 110 motorists for drunken driving. So we will continue doing our roadblocks. We will continue with our tightening in terms of our enforcement, and officers are committed. We have officers throughout the day working around the clock to ensure that motorists comply. The only language now is to prosecute and arrest. and this is what the South African motoring public needs to know. But as a province, we are going through electronic media, print media campaigns in terms of making people aware. But drinking and driving and speeding and driving an unroaded vehicle is not something that, as South African motoring public, as road users, you need to be taught. It is something that we need to comply with.
Speaking of an intensified operation, we are seeing it stretch all the way to the border. Is this going to be consistent throughout the festive season?
Yes, this is the approach as a province and as a department. We will continue. And as a province as well, our MEC is quite clear in terms of closing ranks, 365 plans, and that is what we are seeing on the ground as well, and that's why we are working. We will work continuously throughout, border to border, interprovincial operations, cross-border. This is what we are doing as a province and as authorities, working together with the local authorities, Metro, South African Police Services, the Defence Force, all role players that play an important role in ensuring road users are safe.
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
Thank you very much.
Yes, of course, speaking of safety in the city, or rather the town of Manguzi, we will recall that in previous reports, cross-border crime has been a problem for a number of years in KwaMhlabuyalingana. I have with me a mayor of KwaMhlabuyalingana municipality, Ubaba Unkululeko Mthethwa. Nyambose, the issue of cross-border crime and seeing the presence of so many police this festive season, what does it mean for this particular town?
Greetings to you and to the viewers. First of all, one will have to applaud the efforts made by our men in blue and our provincial department for traffic for intervening in ensuring the safety of our people. Yes, we have been hit quite largely by cross-border crimes, but the presence of various teams in our area has assured that our area is now safe. There are those incidents there and there, but the police are up to speed in order to curb these cross-border crimes. As we speak, there is Operation Illiche that is underway. The issue of jersey barriers will be unlocked very soon. So soon the police will be quite more quite very soon the police will be quite more effective in dealing with these cross-border issues. We will time and again appreciate the efforts made so far.
Now